Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Now you can't find or open this hidden compartment until the original Ebon Hawk owner tells you about it.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours. You must The alternative is only another death, and I would rather die by your hands. I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy. Yeah, they're a pretty secretive race. I heard that some of their kind become Jedi, but a Sith? That's a new one. I'm not sure how you'd go about killing one. It'd be tricky.
Just mentioning it, she looks like she's suffered enough wounds already, even after the beating you gave her. I heard they had a colony on the Mid-Rim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why.
Well, it was a planet of her people. If they see through the Force, who knows? If they're all Force-sensitive, maybe they all saw something through the Force that we can't see, and they left before it happened. Or maybe it killed them. They claim to see on a higher plane than we do. You know, the whole Force thing makes me nervous. Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
She is a threat to us. I am not asking that she be harmed or interrogated, but she is of the Sith, and she has attacked us once. She should not be allowed to walk freely on the ship.
Now, we just gained a new companion, and we can go and talk to her right away. But we don't want to talk to her just yet, because Handmaiden can get jealous, and then she will not want to talk to us. So first, we will do some things with Handmaiden. Then, once we are done, then we can talk with Visas.
Yes? Training is something reserved for certain caste members of the Echani, but I do not see the harm in instructing you in some basic principles. I do not understand how you and Atris fight, but I will instruct you on how Echani children are raised on warfare. All Echani fighting principles rely on foundations. If one does not understand the most basic of fighting moves, it is not possible to understand the higher tiers. It is similar to learning the alphabet of a language before being able to use words, then sentences. As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. The body itself is the first weapon you must master. It is not something that can be described. Let us duel, you and I, and that shall teach you more than my words can. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Do not resort to using any items or any force techniques you may possess. Such things will obstruct learning. Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts, and do not hold back, or I will hurt you. You fought well, but you announce your motions before attacking, sometimes quite loudly. Take as long as you need to recover, and if you wish, we shall fight again. Of course, I do not wish to be hurt. If you wish to hurt me, then you must try harder. It is not a contest of raw strength, but of action and reaction. Very well. Let us duel again. As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. The body itself is the first weapon you must master. It is not something that can be described. Let us duel, you and I, and that shall teach you more than my words can. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Do not resort to using any items or any force techniques you may possess. Such things will obstruct learning. Duels among the Ichani are rituals, and it does not allow for armor or anything that restricts movement. Your modesty has no place in combat. Even the youngest of the Ichani understand this. You should as well. Now, are you ready? Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts, and do not hold back, or I will hurt you. You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Before you go, there is something I must know. Why did you go back? Face trial. I see. It was always something I was curious about. To walk to one's own sentence willingly. It's a brave thing. You may ask. Yes? I am training, so that if that and I... You may... It does not seem to bother you.
So she will not put any clothes on until we put some clothes, so let's dress up.
Yes? I fail to understand the problem. I had heard the Corward systems had customs concerning modesty, but when training, such customs are not practical or efficient. I can see no fault in your reasoning. I do have bulkier clothes. Will this do? They suffice for training purposes. They belong to my mother. She was the one my father followed to war. She was a Jedi. These are her robes. I have not worn them since they came into my possession. They are the only thing of her that I possess. I think you misunderstand. I have no feelings concerning her at all. There is only curiosity. I never knew her. There is no absence of presence when there was nothing there to begin with. I miss only that I never knew her at all, and what it was about her that caused my father to follow her to war. You may ask. Yes? They are. These robes belong to my mother. Shh, You may have. I do not think you are ready for further instruction. Each movement of our arts demands some time to use the art in battle, or to examine how it may be best used in battle. Duels among the Ichani are rituals, and do not allow for... Your modesty has no place in combat. It is the way of the Ichani to be able to read their opponents, to know where an opponent is going to strike before it connects, anticipate it, and then strike against them. Ichani battles are fought several minutes in advance. In many ways, it is much like the game of Dejarik, played in the core systems. The most advanced among the Ichani are able to predict the course of battles by months, and the most revered are said to be able to predict the path of wars. Only Revan ever demonstrated such skill in war, and even as he slaughtered us, the Ichani still respected him. You are already doing it. If you do not know you are doing it, then training will make you a dangerous opponent indeed. Come, as we fight more, I will teach you. Do not think about predicting my movements. React instinctively. You are doing better. At first, I was afraid that your awareness of your own ability might ruin it, but that is not the case. You learn quickly. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force that allows such things, but I do not think so. Now you fight as an Ichani warrior fights, always in the future.
You gained a battle precognition. It allows you to add your wisdom bonus to your defense in combat. Now that's amazing.
Yes? I do not think you are ready for further... Duels among the Ichani... Your modest... They are. Shh, I never knew. You may have... Before entering Atris's... It is not important. We all have value in our oaths to others. When
We did hear all of this.
If... I do not know. You may... I do not...
You have befriended the Seer. Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself. And do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Now this dialogue is hilarious.
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty. Then you are learning. Did he? And what do you make of that? The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied. I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more. Ask. You are spending time with the servant of Atris. I knew her mother. She was a Jedi Knight, a master, named Aaron Kai. Jedi are forbidden to have children, and when the crime finally came to light almost a decade later, Kai was exiled. She joined the Mandalorian Wars after the shame of her birth was revealed. Revan welcomed her, and she was said to be a skilled warrior, beautiful and strong in the Force. The Force flows strongly in the blood of those born from Force sensitives. I doubt that Aaron was any different. If the servant of Atris is of her blood, then the potential lies within her. If you train her, if you teach her the ways of the Jedi, you will be asking her to break her oath to Atris. It would be best not to train her, and let the bloodline die with Telos. Ah, that was an interesting choice of words indeed. She has sworn not to follow the path of the Jedi by her oath, but even that oath is limited. One does not need to be Jedi to learn the ways of the Force. I suspect it cares little for our codes and philosophies. Once there were only Jedi. I wonder what evil was in such days. And to think once there were no Jedi at all. Perhaps the Force defies such rigid classification of its followers. But we were speaking of the servant of Atris. I would caution you to be careful of your interaction with her. She is not as tempered as you. Should she? By whose judgment should such truths be revealed? I do not have such arrogant presumptions. The Jedi separate children from their parents as they did you. It is because family exerts a powerful influence on one's development. I am merely saying that revealing such things can have profound consequences, nothing more. You must train yourself first. The time will reveal itself. Yet if you persist as you have, building her trust, then you will be training her, whether you know it or not, until the choice is hers, not yours. Before you go, a word of caution. Spend time with her if you must, but recognize where your true loyalties lie, to the galaxy and yourself. So then perhaps I was mistaken in my judgment. Never have you wondered what it would mean in the Ichani rituals if the two of you sparred and fought, and you won, completely and utterly? If perhaps she would give in, surrender herself to you? Few are the thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind. Exile. And such passions are not strength, but erosion. No? Then perhaps I was simply mistaken. Very well. I shall keep such judgments to myself. Yes? Have you come with questions? Ask, and I will answer. She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes. Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work. Now stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive. Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Kotor, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
you are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned. That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not, because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
You've gained +1 awareness and recovered some of your connection to the Force. We also gained influence and maximum Force points. Now this is why I love this game, because this game rewards you for listening the lore. Other games just don't do that these days.
Yes? Have you come with questions? Ask. And? Did he? And what do you make of that? The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied. I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Yes? I do not think you are ready for... You may have... They are. I miss... You may have... What of her? As I said, I knew little about her. This is already known to me. Why are you telling me this? I do not know enough of you yet to speak of such things. I do not know your stance, your heart. Perhaps if we were to train together in battle, my thoughts on this would be clearer, but not now.
Okay, so he gained +1 dexterity. I need higher computer skills. And we also need higher repair skills.
Something up? All right. What did you want to know?
Doverinincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes. Dorcha no bankani honkades. Torsenta winoto. Tonotucha. Tocha ramakaka musurankana.
Говорит, мотива чучара мене машнат на мені радіва подавала, і дивидеш нема на кімну раді, дала мені лишно на хавда. Говорит, мотива чучара мене машнат на мені радіва подавала, і дивидеш нема на кімну раді, дала мені лишно на хавда. Машни ванина машна, вала худа кіне вад ханина на рабдишна, бадак диктишне Марашни вала кеневенинишни миди бединишна, паштишни вад не тавна, не вененов народе вак внура, мене дананиш. Говорит, Nemada nahisnas na hiha. Mas ni mahinan hala, tawani neres ne nemes. Mas ni mahinan hala, tawani neres ne nemes.
Du no ka herete pa chasa borta. Krisocha wentense me punta. Lorcha wata yuma ni. Hodanga yuma des. Dak bota no chi tagwa ita.
Mashni manina mashna wala huda kime wat kanina na bedishna ba dak bikdishne
Jun soba me rapa. No kuma randisa mak chiksa. Kucha bak tong kinka mata kata. Chopa wanga kun not ka yutka kes.
Marashni wala kanibinishni midibinishna pastishni wa nyatauna ni benenof narode wa munura benidanish.
Wamba siso misum kun rakawakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamakan.
Hara hine mas temana na hishnas na hiha. Mani wak na hana hiha ha power de mani much.
Wamba siso misum kun rakawakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamakan.
Mashni manina mashna wala huda kime wat kanina na bedishna ba dak bikdishne Marashni wala kanibinishni midibinishna pastishni wa nyatauna ni benenof narode wa munura benidanish. Mashni manina mashna wala huda kime wat kanina na bedishna ba dak bikdishne
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash are you looking for? Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here. If you, catch my meaning. Well, our kind isn't exactly the majority on this planet. Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Jek Tar, they're pretty much taken care of. Yeah, the Pazak Den is a glorified social club for hardline Pazak players. It's exclusive, though, with a guard at the door and a password needed to simply get in. Don't know why you'd want to get into that place. Bunch of Firaxa sharks will strip you clean of your credits, especially the champ. He only shows up to play people he deems worthy enough. You'd just have to beat about everyone in that place before he'd even think of coming out of hiding. Don't bother with Lupo's racing gallery. The track's deadly and the betting's awful. Borna Liz keeps threatening to take the place over and run it right. But I don't see how she could. Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Jek Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Jek Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kremasu, Pachabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noruta, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata.
Tarachomo Sincho Cavavolpa Muliji, Kumanaminta, Barawamba, Michedos! Kawanabota Yuntatanga Kinamatura, Tayaita, Tabosananansata, Untachiwita Inka Kikraya Nachawanga Kone, Dovrekun Miliwosa Slima Pogwanga Sawana Mucha. Kawanabota Yuntatanga Kinamatura, Tayaita, ta bosananansata. Dahupa, bosakurata, go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Ta come tak, plaia justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Que chubo grayo bog no cada itapa titsa dong merinita. Jawana masorin ke chajuta nakut bawamba bawajaji moriami zurata. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha. Chone murlera, tonkinge ba nogjansaka nikaraska. Tanjanik de mawimbo kranta mi bilan.
Yes?
I hear you. To the shadows I go.
So basically we went into solo mode and we turned on our stealth. This basically means we are invisible.
Tawancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wishyo, kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata? Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
None taken?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata. Tinor krelun. Conferento kring banokrok nixerento doncha morbansum?
I have not trained in the dance, but the Ichani fighting arts are very dance-like in their movements. I do not think it would be a stretch for me to do this.
Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoke, hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
If you are sure. Really, though, I would be more than happy to do it.
Muliwrawa iberendia tia wishnu nunga se, utati ramat mandrakotu sa minarinkadin.
Put this on?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
In that case, give it to me, and I will prepare myself.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata. Tonino ba pinko ne yaka. Chuba picha, tuna yuma mochinawa. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
Watari tukji mulira, nichu tankanau.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. tayaita, ta bosananansata. Ento mesh mi paju, watamimcha, yokolondoado, nukulabirawa, tines un soto.
Okay, now since he is asleep, then we can go behind this door. But first, we need to get rid of the dogs. And to get rid of them, we need to learn how to get rid of them. And we can do that here.
Yes? To the shadows I go.
Money rock the Honda here, half hour and then money much. What you turn over there, much that the money run near back for the hour out, it be there, snap out the two new ride, and I'll have a needle snow in the howdah. Mash ni mahinan hala, the one in there is the namash. Marash ni wala, can we need a snip, if we need a snap, but this new one, the tower down, even enough, not on the walk with the wood up, and they got on this. Marash ni wala, can we need a snip, if we need a snap, but this new one, the tower down, even enough, not on the walk with the wood up, and they got on this.
Ready.
Back again, I see. How can I help you this time? That's so. Well, you're in luck. I got plenty of it. Costs you 100 credits for a flask big enough for what you need, no more. All right. Guess you weren't as desperate as I thought. 50 credits, no more. Here's the flask. Aged to perfection. Should be just what you need.
Okay, so we got a part for a lightsaber, and I think we can craft it right away. Now, if you already have a lightsaber and you loot this metal box here, then you will get another lightsaber. So what I'm gonna do now is reload, because we can do this quest another way. So for now, I'm just gonna ignore this quest until I can do it differently. Okay, I don't want to talk to this droid yet because I don't have enough repair skill.
Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Ni juba maari kike ma. Tono tucha? Tocha ramakaka musuran kana. Jowana masaranka ma ramazurata? Keso juskrita lorsa? Yumacha fo eko mikojira. Jowana masaranka ma ramazurata? Keso juskrita lorsa? Yumacha fo eko mikojira.
Now there is a very interesting dialogue if you talk to her with different companions.
Manansa kapuna wasiro. Wamba siso misum kun rakawakta. Nushkawana sochirona bang mamakan.
I think maybe you should let me handle this one.
Jowana masaranka ma ramazurata? Keso juskrita lorsa? Yumacha fo eko mikojira.
Okay, so that was with Aten.
Manansa kapuna. Wamba. Kavadumpe masura kul popayi botenya tachimurota kamsa. Javaskobo subjob. Rigiso karvenokso. Mochito sasa grindeyo.
Me?
Kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupanaret atamakcha. Manan. Wamba. Kavadumpe masura kul popayi botenya tachimurota kams. 도치 너무 들어온다. 라기지사? Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Tono tucha. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Dahupo botenyo.
Febko emareyam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chokoratawa. Tonos emaragith. Wana rakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Tonos emaragith. Wana rakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata.
Havarit matiwachu chana manemashnet namanira nema panawaladi dibilesh nema nakimura nenala banilash na hauda.
Muka kamaran endoso ranwid no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Havarit matiwachu chana manemashnet namanira nema panawaladi.
Okay, so obviously that was bad. Now let's play some Pezak.
Febko emareyam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chokoratawa. Dawa chosimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momopa ramakawa na abawasi. You kroren wan mapusiti indolara. Febko Tonos emaragith. Wana rakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Febko emareyam. Donos emeragith. Wanara chi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana. Feb. Donos emeragith. Wanara chi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Donos emeragith. Wanara chi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
I'm almost afraid to win with the exchange watching the tables.
And we will continue this in the next episode, so if you liked this one, give it a like, dislike if you think it sucked, and until then, may the Force be with you.